All right, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is 10 in the morning right now. I'm in the kitchen because I'm gonna be getting something to eat. I have pancakes here. Usually I don't eat pancakes in the morning, but my mom made these before she left to work, so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and eat. I'm not sure what they have in it because I think she started doing something new with them, but they honestly have like oatmeal and maybe banana. I'm not sure. So yeah, that's what we're gonna eat, and I just quickly wanted to make this video. It's like 10 in the morning. Usually I would have started this a lot earlier, but I was getting done with some stuff in the morning, and I was just trying to sit here on my phone because I'm recording on my phone now, trying to make storage to be able to record this video. So yeah, I'm trying to get a new camera, or at least maybe a new phone to record with, so like I could have a lot more storage, because this one doesn't have much storage. I usually record with my DSLR, but it's just too big. I don't like holding that thing around, taking it everywhere. It's just too much. And I prefer either a smaller camera. So I'm thinking of selling it, honestly. Getting money for it, and then probably using that money to buy another camera or another phone. So I could use it to record, put more storage. So I'm probably gonna eat a couple pancakes. It's not, I think it's, at least how these are made, they're not too bad. Obviously, they're not the best option to use all the time if you're trying to cut and all that, but I just quickly wanted to explain what my goal is to do. So, we've all, it's quarantine. A lot of us have been sitting at home for a really long time. We've been just not doing anything. Even the people that used to go to the gym 24/7, a lot of people have been slacking off, and personally, that's one of me. That includes myself. I've been working out every once in a while, but it's not been very consistent because you're not in that gym environment. It's kind of hard to stay consistent and stay on track. And even as a coach, like as a trainer, online personal trainer, I'm sitting at home all day. The other thing I do with my other source of income which is just delivering food, doing DoorDash most of the time. I sit in my car all day. All I do is sit. So, you're sitting, you're eating. So I'm kind of getting off of like a peak of like just really bad habits and eating bad and not working out that good. So just last night I went to Chili's with my family and a couple friends, and had a really good meal. Had a bunch of like chips and salsa. I got me the Cajun chicken pasta, and then at the end we had like this really nice dessert. It was like this cookie with like Slate cookie with like ice cream on top, and it was really good. But you feel it, especially when you used to try and be healthy. You feel it. You feel the difference. So I have a scale right here that I want to kind of weigh myself. It's sadly it's not like it's not a digital scale, so I don't know how accurate it's gonna be. So, but this looks like it's a 181, maybe 182, like 181 and a half, somewhere around there. So I'm like around 181. And I've stayed around like 180, like above, for like a really long time. So I probably want to get down at least to 175, or maybe even 170. So I want to cut down on body fat, but I know I've also lost muscle, so I want to gain that as well. So I'm not expecting to drop a lot of weight, but I am expecting like a composition change in my body. So we're gonna start today with just eating. Usually I don't eat this late, but we're gonna start with some pancakes. We're gonna get some syrup, and let's see. We're gonna start with just 2 pancakes. Usually what I eat every morning is around like 4, maybe even 5 eggs, 2 slices of toast, and a cup of oatmeal. That's usually what I eat. It seems like a lot, maybe for some people, especially if I use like 5 eggs, with 2 slices of toast and oatmeal. But honestly, that's pretty good for me. I'm not even sure. I'm not gonna be really counting my calories. I'm just gonna try and eat better. I've noticed for eating, I like eating around 4 to 5 times a day, because I feel like smaller meals, because I like eating a lot, so I'll eat really big meals. Like yesterday I told you I'm really hungry right now. I get hungry in the middle of the night, and I'm like hungry all the time. So I'll eat really big meals, and that's where I mess up. That's when I start gaining weight. So where I do the best, I've noticed, is when I break down my meals and put them into, especially if I make them healthier. Uh, you don't have to go super crazy counting all macros and this and that, but I've noticed I've done the best when I split my meals and I make them really small meals. So right now I'm just gonna have 2 pancakes. Honestly, I probably would have had 3, maybe even 4, but I'm just gonna have 2. And I'm not even gonna go out and buy anything. I'm just gonna see what I have in my house. I don't even know what I have in my house, but for this whole day, I'm gonna try to eat about 4 to 5 meals. And usually I eat about every 4 hours. So I have 4 small meals like every 4 hours. So usually I got 6, 10, then 2, and then 6 again. So as long as they're small and you try to stay healthy, you don't have to like go crazy, eat specific amount of macros like this. You don't have to go crazy. A lot of us aren't, like professional athletes. We don't need all that. We're just trying to cut some body fat. And honestly, taking out that Burger King or that Whataburger from your day and replacing it with chicken and rice or a salad or something, even that alone is gonna help you a lot more. That's what we're gonna eat. Just pancakes with some syrup. I do have sugar-free syrup, which is probably a better option. The cap broke off on this, but I didn't even think about it. I already poured this, but I already weighed myself somewhere around like 181, 182. I'll just say 181 and a half. And then I'm gonna get some shots of my body. And then later today, hopefully it doesn't rain, because it's been really bad in my area lately. It's been raining a lot. But you can see the day outside. It's really gloomy, but if it's not, I'm gonna go to the park and work out. I'm gonna do an upper body workout. I think I'm gonna start off kind of slow because I've been like really lacking all my exercise. So I'm gonna focus on the eating. I'm gonna try to get down to 175, like I said, my goal. I'm gonna really focus on just the composition of my body, not too much on the weight. Sorry, not too much on the weight, because that's, like I said, I lost muscle and gained body fat, so that's almost gonna like balance out, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go to the park and I'm gonna split my week into 3 days. All right, guys, so I'm using my friend's little ring light. Hopefully it doesn't mind, but it also had a tripod to hold on my phone, so that helped a lot better. So I got a little chart right here where I'm gonna explain what my plan is. But what I just want to explain is my my workout routine for the week. Like I told you, it's 3 days just to start, because we've been going kind of slow. Not because we've been going slow, but because we've been slacking off. So we got to start off slowly. What a lot of people are gonna do when they come back from not working out for months is they're gonna start off and they're gonna go as hard as they can, pretty much. But so we're in July right now. And today is Monday. So Monday we're gonna start off. We're only gonna work out throughout the weekdays, and Saturday and Sunday are rest days. But once further weeks go on, we're gonna add in more work days. So we're gonna start off with Monday as upper body. Especially when we go back to the gym. I don't know if y'all can read that, but I'm kind of writing from the side. Especially when we go back to the gym, we're gonna go even harder. We're gonna start putting in splits. With just body weight. It's kind of hard to do splits because you don't have the machines to assist you in that. If that makes sense. You only have so much to work with when you only use upper body and you don't use any equipment at all. So Wednesday, that's total body. R for rest, and then Friday is lower body. If you guys want to follow along with this too, as I go with it, I'll probably start recording throughout the whole week what my week is gonna look like, and if you guys want to follow along with it, you guys can. And then once again, rest. If you've been working out more consistently, I've kind of been working out, but it's been very on and off. So I'm trying to focus on going back in slowly, because I could tell, even doing push-ups, I can barely get to 50 without being almost like just dying, just falling on the floor. I used to be able to do 50 no problem. Now I can barely do 50 without, you know, running out of breath and just sitting there like I ran like 10 miles. So we're gonna do that. So usually it takes about 4 to 6 weeks for somebody's body to start adapting, getting really used to a program. So I don't think I'm gonna take that long. You know, I've been taking a break, but my body's kind of used to working out. It just needs to get back to that level. So I'm not gonna go 4 to 6 weeks using the same program because it's really simple. It's really you can. Not to say it doesn't work. You just got to make it, maybe add more, like depending on what workout you're doing, make it more intense every time. Progress so you can get better. You don't want to stay the same. You want to progress and get better. So usually what I do though every morning is what I might be doing every morning. Maybe except the weekends. I'm not sure about the weekends. But I'll probably add it in there anyways. It's just I go for a walk every morning, about 30 minutes to an hour. So that's kind of my cardio, if you can say. Just go for a breath, just go for a walk. It's really relaxing and really helps with your mind. So that's one thing. So I'm probably gonna keep it for about maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3, and then I'm gonna change it up. I'm not too sure yet because I haven't planned anything out, but that's my plan for the next 2 to maybe 3 weeks. All right, so here I am in the mirror in the restroom. I did look over that last video. I kind of apologized for the ring light. I didn't realize it was gonna be reflecting off of the board. But I did also look at the video. I've noticed how much smaller I actually look. My head looks huge in that video compared to my body. It doesn't look too bad in this mirror. This is kind of where I'm at. I don't look too bad, but I think it's just the angle I'm in right now, but I've definitely lost a lot of muscle and look a lot smaller. I don't always look, for saying that I lost muscle and size, it doesn't look too bad in the mirror, but I don't always look like this. But I'm gonna take off my shirt and show you guys where I'm currently at. So this is what I look like. So I wouldn't say I look terrible. I look, I don't want to say I look bad and like complain or anything, because there's definitely people in worse situations. But this is in the morning. This is pretty much, after I ate pancakes, pretty much the leanest I look the whole day. After eating throughout the day and just going about the day, I'm probably gonna look slightly wider, slightly bigger. So this is where I'm at. My arms look smaller than they used to be. My chest isn't as formed. I can tell that, especially like I said, I've been doing push-ups and I just don't feel the same. I got a lot of love handles out on the sides. So I could, measure my waist and measure all that, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm just more worried about like the actual composition, like the looks, if that makes sense. I'm not too worried about it being a specific size or specific number. I don't look too much at numbers. I kind of go more off a feel. But you still gotta put in the work. So this is pretty much what I look like. Let me see if I can get the back. I'm not sure if y'all can see my back. Pretty much where I'm at. So I'm over 180. The lowest I've ever been is like 165. So, but like I said, this is pretty much, it's not terrible, but this is definitely not where I would want to be. And like I said, this is everybody wakes up and usually they feel a lot skinnier in the morning. This is the skinniest I'm gonna look. Last night I looked a lot bigger than this. I looked a lot more bloated. This is me with my stomach out. This is me flexing. So definitely if I can put a video from before, I'm not where I used to be. I used to have a video where I looked really nice, a lot more lean, a lot more built. Maybe if I can get that video and I can show you guys. But this is where I'm at. Not too bad, but definitely not where I would want to be. So yeah, that's my plan for this weekend. Pretty much from now on, getting back to where I used to be. I want to get healthier, get more fit, physically. Stronger in my own body weight. And my biggest thing is I want to get stronger. I want to be able to compete in strongman. This literally has nothing to do with strongman. This is like almost the opposite of strongman. But once I get to the point where I want to be, I want to try and maintain that and get stronger like that. If anybody has watched strongman, people have the misconception that the only way you can be that strong is if you're like really tall and really big, as in like, you know, like heavy. A lot of strongmen are like over, you know, I'd say like the average weight for a strongman is over 300 pounds. You know, the strongest men in the world are over 400 pounds. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that I'm gonna get to that level. You know, most of those people are over like 6 foot, like the average like 6'3", and they're like 400 pounds. I'm only like 185.7. So I'm obviously not gonna get to their level, but there's also a misconception that you can't get strong at all unless you're really big. And my goal is to kind of just prove that wrong. I want to get a lot leaner, maybe down to like 175, maybe 170, and then just get stronger from there while maintaining that weight. But I also want to stay healthy. That's also one thing. People who want to get strong, they get really unhealthy. You know, they're eating donuts. Their goal is just to get big. Their only goal is to get big. So they start eating really unhealthy. They'll start eating whatever. They'll put whatever into their mouth. So I want to try and get somewhat lean. I'm not like no health guru or like, you know, this, you know, crazy person that's like really specific, you know, like I gotta get this many macros, I gotta get this food in at this time, you know. I just want to be healthy. You know, you want to be happy living your life. You don't want to be restricted, but also, you know, control yourself, be healthy. You know, you want to go out every, like, you know, once a week, you know, have a cheat meal, you know, go off track a little bit. So I guess you can keep your sanity. If that's you, that's not me. Maybe with food, honestly. But I'm not like a person that has to go out and drink and do this and that. I'll tell you, like, one of my biggest problems is I'm always hungry. I can eat a lot. If you guys go back in some of my videos, I do have some, I do have some food eating challenges. I just like eating. But that's why, for me, what works best is trying to get really small meals a day, about 4 to 5, maybe even 6 times a day. Usually around just 4, honestly. But maybe 5. I might try to get 5 in, because when I do eat small meals, when I get only like 4, sometimes I do go under the calories because they're small. But I eat like every 4 hours, and I try to do that so I won't go and get a snack, or I won't you know, get a snack and then like maybe like 30 minutes later get another snack, because, you know, I stay hungry. I'm a person that's like really hungry all the time, and then like 2 hours later eat like a really huge meal, you know. So yeah, that's my goal. Like I said, what works for me is just eating small meals every single day. I want to maintain, when I get happy to where I'm at, I want to try and maintain that, and then hopefully all this starts going away, I can go back to the gym. I do have a bar here, but I'm gonna try to go pretty much cater my, because I do online training, and my audience right now, who I want to cater to is people who are at home, because people use a lot of excuses. Even when they're at home, they have all the time in the world now to work out, but thing is, since they're not in the gym, they feel like they can't, if that makes sense, you know. Well, I don't got the equipment, I don't know what to do. So anybody who is interested in online coaching and, you know, staying at home, doesn't have any equipment, you guys can hit me up. You know, I'll put all my social media links down below. You guys can hit me up if anybody's interested in any coaching. I can help you guys through all that. But that's what I'm gonna do. You know, even as coaches, we all make mistakes. We all have our own problems. We all get lazy. But you know, I can help you through that, as I'm gonna do so for myself right now. And my shoulder's getting really tired just from holding my phone. Imagine holding the DSLR, which is a lot bigger and heavier than my phone. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try and sell my DSLR. I'm gonna get down to the body weight I wanna be. I'm gonna kind of go show you guys the progress. Once I do that, hopefully everything's better. I'll maybe start even working out at home, like using the equipment I have at home if everything's not better, and I'll try to get stronger while maintaining that, stay healthy, and then hopefully start competing in strongman again. Been about 1.5 years since I last competed in strongman. That was my only and first and only strongman competition. You know, all this stuff started going on, so I stopped. But we want to get back on track. Yeah. But you guys make sure to go ahead and follow me. Subscribe to my channel down below if you guys are interested in following my journey, or if you guys are interested in maybe getting some tips or help on how you could start your own journey and get to where you want to be. You know, a lot of us want to have a really nice body, but we just don't know how. We don't have the motivation or drive to do so. So I can go ahead and help that. If you guys are interested, you can message me down below on any of my social media links. I'll probably put my LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram down below. You guys can message me. I'll let you know what I offer, and see if you guys are interested in working with me. But yeah, you guys can follow my journey. Subscribe down below if you guys want to follow that, or you just want to see how it goes and maybe get something out of it for yourself. Like I said, my shoulders are really getting tired. That's how I know I've been lacking. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out. I'll see you guys on the next video.